Bengals head coach Marvin Lewis said this is how he saw it all playing out. You have Dalton come on, you have Green come on, Gresham keep playing well, and they can make a deal for Carson Palmer during the bye week. Richard Skinner, Caleb Miller, and Doug Pelfrey, what are your thoughts? Marvin said everything has gone according to script except the team isn't 6-0. This team believes, literally, when you talk to everyone, that they can be 6-0. Your thoughts?
I mean, really, a rookie quarterback and a rookie wide receiver, and it's gone according to script. There's not one script in the NFL that says a rookie quarterback and a rookie wide receiver come in and lead you to 1 win, let alone 4 wins in the first 6 games. This has not gone according to script. This has gone way and above according to script. They have done quite remarkably well. They've won some games because of a little bit of luck. They've won some games because of a little bit of pluck. This is not a script. You know what? They've gotten fortunate, but it's worked out extremely well for them. Those guys have played really good football.
What's working down there?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that is working. Mainly, you got to start with the defense. I mean, they've been solid. They've had the #1 ranking, at times. I think they're 2 or 3 now at this point. But they're doing really well. Just giving the offense a chance to do what they need to do. Dalton's going to make mistakes. He's a rookie. It's going to happen. He's doing extremely well, way more than I ever expected. But for the defense to remain solid and be solid all year long, it's going to continue to put them in positions where they can continue to win ball games. But for them to move above and beyond where they are right now, when they start playing good teams, which they haven't played really many yet, they're really going to start to need to get turnovers from the defense. The defense has been stout, but they're going to have to get turnovers. The teams that go above and beyond what they normally can do, which this offense isn't stellar, it's adequate at this point, they're going to have to get those.
Leon Hall turned in the first interception from a member of the secondary, and it took to the 6th game of the season to do that. All right, Doug. Boomer Esiason said that Andy Dalton is so far ahead of him when he was Boomer's age that it's not even funny, that it's not even close. Why is Dalton so successful? Why does he have such a command of that locker room right now?
I think part of it, too, he is as a person. I think he's a good leader. I think he's somebody who steps up to challenges. He wants the ball at the end of the game, which is exciting for me. When I watched Carson, I thought Carson was really good his first year he got to play. The first year he got to sit behind Kitna. I think that helped him a lot. But when he went in, he really just he seemed to buy extra time. The last 4 or 5 years, it just seemed like he really never created anything. He just seemed like he was so predictable. It seemed like the defense would come in, and if they knew he was going to check to a certain play, they would give him that look. He would check off, they'd throw it down. If it was 3rd and 8, they would check off to a 4-yard play. They'd tackle him in the flats, and they'd go punt the ball. To me, I think Dalton is in a better system. Bratkowski used to drive me crazy. I think he was a good guy, a good coach, but he was a very predictable play caller. I think what Andy Dalton's getting the benefit of is with Jay Gruden. He's getting the opportunity to throw on time. He's getting to make quick plays, and I think he's making the best of it.
So Caleb's saying they need to force turnovers. What do you think they need to do? They can be better on 3rd down, maybe get Benson going for more 100-yard games. What do you think?
So far I'm fine. I think it seems like on offense, it seems like they're mixing it up just enough. I remember the Jacksonville play when we scored. He ran a little misdirection, and nobody really expected it. And I think that's what's encouraging about this team. I just think more of the same. I think they're as they feel out. I think the defense is playing extremely well. What I'm most excited about is Reggie Nelson and Nate Clemens. I think they've both been better than advertised. I just want to see more of the same. I don't think we need to overhaul the system. I think obviously we've got a young quarterback. We've got some young players, but to me, I seem like they're buying into what Coach Lewis is trying to tell them, and I think it's helping.
One thing they need to do, because Leon Hall has said, look, we're going to find out what this team is all about with the bulk of the schedule still to come.
There's no question that they've got to force some turnovers. And some of that, it evens out a little bit. I think you need to just see Andy Dalton continue to mature and continue to get better. Again, we're talking about a guy 6 games in. A guy 6 games in isn't going to be a guy 10 games in, 12 games in, 14 games in. And I do think they've got to get a little bit more out of the running game on a consistent basis, and getting Sed and Bernard Scott going together and maybe getting a little bit more Bernard Scott. I think that will help this offense a ton down the road.
Okay, let's go down the line. Do they win at Seattle?
Yeah, boy, that's a great. Yes, because Seattle sucks.
Yeah, I think they win at Seattle. I'm not saying anything against the Bengals, but Seattle's not very good. So
I think we win against the Seattle, then it's a really pivotal next couple games with Tennessee and Pittsburgh coming up.
All right. Doug Pelfrey, Caleb Miller, and Richard Skinner. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us on a Sunday night. We'll be right back.